YouTube. I have a special treat for you guys tonight. This is going to be amazing. This is an Easter ham that I promise you have never ever had before. This is a recipe. I gotta give props to my girlfriend Brenda. She gave it to me about 15 years ago, probably almost 15 years ago. And I have never made a ham as delicious as this. You guys are going to love this. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to get a whole shank ham. A whole shank ham. A half a ham is not going to work. It's got to be a whole one. They're very expensive, but it's worth it, I promise. All right, so you're going to take a bread knife and you are going to put slits in it all the way around. See how we have done this? All the way around, same size slits.
To the bone.
All the way to the bone, okay? And you're going to put it all the way around, all right? And what we're going to do is, hold on, where's my knife at, babe? My dollar knife. Here it is, okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cut up one whole stick of butter and we're going to shove it as far as we can into these slits, okay? I promise you guys, this is amazing, especially if you're from the South. Like, I moved here from Wisconsin and I never had greens before. I know that sounds crazy because I'm actually from California originally, but I moved here from Wisconsin and I never had greens before. And the first time I had them, I didn't like them. And then I had them in this ham and it completely changed my whole view of greens. Oh my gosh, they're freaking amazing. And I promise you guys have never had anything like this before. This is a very special Easter ham that you guys are going to absolutely love. Anybody who has ever had it, even people that don't like greens, love this ham. It is so good. So what I'm doing now is I am slicing up this butter into slices. And I'm just going to go ahead and shove this butter as far down in these cracks as I can. I mean, it's messy, but I promise it's worth it. So we're just going to go ahead and stick this butter down in here in these slices, okay? Yep. We are just going to stick them down in there. And then we're going to turn them over. And we're going to do the other thing, the same thing to his other side. And then we're going to stick the greens down in there. Messy, messy, messy. But oh my gosh, is it worth it. So, it's going to take 2 sticks of butter. Now remember, when you buy butter, do not buy salted butter. Buy the sweet cream butter, because if you buy salted butter, it's going to be way too salty. The ham is very salty in itself. And originally, when Brenda showed me this recipe, she used the seasoned greens. I can't remember what the name brand is, but in the big can, I'm sure most Southerners know what it is, but I can't remember the name of the brand of it. And I can't believe I've almost used all this butter already.
I was about to say, it's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Still got a lot of ham left.
So I'm going to have to cut up another stick of butter. Okay. But anyways, she would put the seasoned greens down in there along with the fresh greens, but I don't see the need for that. I like the taste of the fresh greens. I don't see the need for seasoning because the ham seasons them just perfectly the way it needs to. It is amazing. I promise you are going to love this. This is something that you've never had, I promise. And I also have a surprise dessert for you guys at the end of this video. So stay tuned and I will show you what that is. It's something that my mom used to make when I was a little girl all the time. And I'm not going to repeat what she called it. Green, you know. So, I don't know. But we're going to put this butter deep down inside of it in this ham. Oh my gosh, babe.
Get it.
Okay, all right. right, so we're gonna turn it over. Oh, look at that. That is a big ham, y'all. Oh my gosh.
22 pounds.
Huh?
22 pounder.
Right?
Or is that, it was 21.9 or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't look at it. I just paid
I
for
did.
it.
I saw that.
I just paid for it to get home. So, I don't know. Alright.
Should I?
Hey guys, we're back. Okay, so I have filled this ham full of butter. 2 sticks, 1 on each side, okay? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stuff my greens. And these are fresh greens.
Stuff.
Before I used to buy the ones in the bag in the produce department, but this time I actually bought a bundle, like a big bundle of greens, and I cut them up because I like the fresh greens better. So yeah, we're just going to stuff. Actually, you know what, baby? I need to put this inside the pan when I do this. Thank you. Okay, so we got our pan. And we're going to stuff this sucker. And when I say stuff it,
Pack it.
I mean just stuff it as far as you can inside that ham. Because these greens are going to cook down. You know what I mean? They're going to cook, and I mean stuff it all the way around. All the way around. This is the fun part. Very hands-on, but I promise you guys, you have never had a ham this freaking awesome. Am I lying, babe?
It's awesome.
Dude.
Awesome beyond awesome.
It's so good. And the secret, there's 2 secrets really. The secret is the butter. The butter. The butter and the length of time you're cooking it for. We're going to cover this in foil, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay? Yeah, just stuff it as much as you can in there. And remember that your greens are going to cook down. They're going to cook way down. So, when you uncover this, it's not going to be... as much as it looks like it is.
What are we gonna call this one? What is it? Easter ham?
Easter ham,
yeah.
Easter ham and greens, man. This is the good stuff here, bud.
No.
Oh, you know what, babe, I need you to do? I gotta turn this sucker over.
Okay. What am I gonna do?
Okay. Alright, some of the greens are gonna fall out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little messy.
It's gonna be messy, yeah. Alright.
Pack the other side.
It seems like a process, guys, but
So worth it.
so worth it.
Especially the crunchy ones.
I know, and I'm gonna get to that part. How you make it crunchy. Oh my gosh, I feel like this pan isn't even big enough.
That's fine.
You sure?
The other one was deeper.
Yeah, the metal one that my buddy Butch gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I just got a lid.
yeah. See, it gets hard to stuff because
Separating
the
it
bone,
all.
you know what I mean? There's a bone in there.
All
and
up in there.
some
All up in
parts
there.
are...
One.
You gotta tell me when you're
Go
gonna
ahead.
pause, like nod at me or something. Now remember when you cook this, a lot of grease and a lot of juices are going to come out of this ham. So make sure you have a cookie sheet underneath it because your oven will start on fire. And that's not good. Okay? Because there's a lot of butter in it. And butter is very flammable. And like I said, this pan is like way over. Maybe I should try to stick it in the other one.
That's a huge ham.
What do you think? Huh?
We'll follow it.
Alright guys, so our ham is done. Sorry, I'm eating greens, like just plain greens. Anyway, ham is done. It's stuffed, hand stuffed with butter and greens. We put a little bit of butter on top of it. We put some garlic powder, not salt, garlic powder, and some Crazy Janes and some Mrs. Dash. Just, you know, for whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, so come over here. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to make a lid for new cooks who don't know how to do this. I'm going to show you how to make a lid for your ham to keep all of the juices inside of your ham. Okay? You know how most people would just throw a piece over and then throw another piece over because it's not big enough to cover the whole thing? Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 pieces of equal size. And you're going to keep them not shiny side up, the dull side up, okay? And you are going to fold them like so. Okay? Fold them like this. You're going to fold them 3 times. This is how my mama used to show me how to do it. Fold it 3 times, and then you're going to go like this, and look, you got a 1 big whole piece to cover it with. And the reason that she puts the dull side down is because the foil side reflects the heat. And actually, wait, what did I do? Because that's not...
You got one dull, one shiny up.
I see that. Anyways, I screwed it up. But anyways, what I'm saying is, if you put the foil side up, it holds the heat in, and it cooks faster. Because the heat reflects off the foil side. So we're going to lay it over the ham, ever so gently. And we are going to just crumple it up. And I mean crumple it up.
Gonna be some juices.
Those juices coming out, because I'm telling you they will start a fire. It's rough, bud. Alright, so you want it nice and tight around it. And always remember to put your cookie sheet underneath it. Okay? I mean, if you have a little ham